Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I'm Anna and I help individuals and teams to be more productive and achieve your goals. On this channel, you can expect videos about productivity, digital tools, and goal setting. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can use your Google Calendar in a more efficient way. We will be talking about different types of calendars, color coding, which is a very useful productivity technique that I use every day in my projects and my full-time job. And also we will be talking about tasks on your calendar. So let's start from calendars. Of course, when you create a Google Gmail basically and you have a Google Calendar, it's one main calendar by default. And you can use it for different purposes. You can combine it with your full-time work, for example, and your side projects, or you can use it for different projects in your work. But also another way of using the calendar is to create multiple calendars in your one main calendar. And this way you will be more focused and you will know exactly what you need to work on. So how to do this? Basically, when you open your Google Calendar, you have this one main calendar by default, and then you have also birthdays, reminders, and tasks by default. But you can also create as many calendars as you want. So other calendars, and then you click on this plus button and you click on create new calendar. This will be for our project. Let's say it's project A. We create it, and then in a second this calendar will be created within our calendar, within our main calendar. You can see that here we have project A, which is green, and Anna Education. This is just for the purpose of this video, I created this one. So this is blue. So now let's say for Tuesday 10 a.m. on the 23rd of August, I want to create an event and I would like to do market research, for example. And here you see that it is creating this event by default in my Anna Education main calendar. If I would save it, this would be by default blue because I created this event in my main calendar, on my main calendar, which is Anna Education. But what if I want to create a separate task or a separate event for my project A? Again, let's create an event for 12 p.m. and let's say I will be doing what? Interviews. I will be interviewing, right? Some people. And then I will need to go to this line where it says Anna Education, click on it. And here in this case, you will see that you have different options to choose from your calendars. You can create project A, and by default, when you save it, again, your event will be green, will be the color of your project. Now, what if you would like to have separate days for your project? This is another productivity tip for my side, because if you have the focus on what you are working on, you will not need to switch and jump from one project to another. So it's better to have days if possible, or at least blocked period of time to work on separate types of projects. For example, if you are working Monday to, let's say, Friday on your full-time work, for example, let's say this is your full-time job, right? You can have this line here, and this will indicate that from Monday to Friday you have your work, right? And then let's say you would like to work Friday to Saturday on your side project, and here we can do project A, right? And we can again save it to your project A. And now, just from having the first look on your calendar, you see that Monday to Friday, you have your main full-time job, and then Friday to Saturday, you will be also working on your project A. And now when you want to plan what you need to do, you can easily go and already see by default that, okay, this is the days that I'm working on my project A, and let's schedule something what I want to achieve. This can be brainstorming. And you can drag the bottom of one event to make it, for example, 3 hours. And then you can create another one, and you can say that this one will be creating presentation. Again, you add it to the same calendar of project A. And just by colors, you see clearly what project you are working on. Imagine if you have 5 projects, right? So this was the first step on how you can create as many calendars as you want based on your different projects and basically the programs or maybe plans that you're working on. Okay, now how would you even improve this kind of color coding technique to help you even better with this? So, for example, what I do for my full-time job, if I have my tasks, it will be with one color. So all of them will be blue, right? Let's say this one is blue, and let's just name it A. Doesn't matter what you name it, just for the purpose of, showing you what you can do with your calendar. This is B, and this is another. This is C, D, etc. Right? So these are my tasks, and I plan my time by hours basically, so that I don't really think every single time, okay, what I need to do now. I have already my week planned by days, what I need to do when, and it's very easy to reschedule them if, for example, I don't manage to do it, if something else pops up, if I have some other priorities, and I need to basically keep it, of course, flexible and move around my events to reach the goals, but also achieve the results, which are the most important ones. And if, for example, these are my tasks, but I know that I have, let's say, a call with our team, if I have an interview, I would change the color of my events, which will show me that this is an event scheduled with someone else. And what I would do, I would just right click on the event, and then I would choose a color, let's say red. And red for me will already mean that it's a call, it's a meeting with someone else, and I cannot just easily move it around. I will need to agree with this person before scheduling it, right? So this, just by looking at the calendar, if I see red, I know that, okay, I need to be available for a meeting or for a call. And finally, how to have all your tasks on your Google Calendar. Well, first of all, of course, this is all about planning, but what if you have tasks and you still don't know when you will be working on them? For this, Google Calendar has this very nice little blue circle with a checkbox in it, and if you click on it, you will see your tasks. You can say that your task is, for example, I don't know, improve the slides of your presentation. Now I'm not very creative, but let's just add improve slides, let's say. You can add as many as you want to. For example, if your next one will be what? Research your tools or create a roadmap. Whatever it is, you can have it here, and then you can also add some details here. You can say create roadmap, I don't know, collaborate with someone, ask someone, whatever. You can add, anything here. Somehow my creativity is not working today. I cannot come up with specific tasks for this, but basically you can add whatever, and then you can even add day and time here. But if you don't know, you just keep it here. If you don't know when you are going to work on it, you just keep it here. Whenever you can work on it, you can just copy paste. Unfortunately, it's not possible to drag and drop the tasks on your calendar. I hope that they will still develop this feature, which will be then amazing. But let's say I want to work on it on Thursday, 10 a.m. I just copy paste it. I create the event here. And now I know that on Thursday, 25th of August, I will be working at 10 a.m. on researching the tools. When it's completed, I can actually click on this checkbox here, mark completed, and it will disappear from my tasks. And this way you don't really need to remember everything that you need to do. It's very easy to just quickly type it here, and then just looking at your tasks, what you want to do, what you have to do, and then plan accordingly on your calendar. And if you have any questions, of course, please write them down in the comments or reach out to me on LinkedIn. Let's stay connected, and I'll see you in the next one.